Today we'll be covering 4 different add-ons for Google Sheets: Flubaroo, Table Styles, Remove Blank Rows, and Data Merge. Visit the add-on store to explore more. Let's get started. First up, we have Flubaroo. In conjunction with Google Forms, this is a great grading tool. To get started using Flubaroo, click on the Add-ons menu and select Flubaroo. Enable Flubaroo for this sheet. Once enabled, go back to the Add-ons menu and you can grade the assignment. The first step of the grading process will ask you to identify each column and how many points you'd like for that column to be worth. Our first 2 columns, the first name and last name, just identify the student, so we're going to keep those the same. The next 4 columns are questions. I can either skip grading, I can do normal grading, or I can grade that column by hand. I'm going to do normal grading. I can also change the point value for each question as well. Once it has generated the point values, we select the submission that will be used for the answer key. Flubaroo will automatically generate a new sheet within your Google spreadsheet that includes all the grades for each student, how many points, and their percentage correct, as well as individual item analysis. Next, we have Table Styles, which allows you to customize the coloring of your spreadsheet. In order to color code my data, I select the Add-ons and Table Styles. I'm going to apply a style to this selection. Then I'll select the data that I would like to apply the style to. And I have table styles here that are pre-made for me. Once I decide on a style, I can click on Options and decide which columns or rows I would like to have colored. Apply it to my selection, and now my data has nice formatting. To easily remove blank rows from a set of data, I've already installed the Remove Blank Rows add-on. I can either select to remove all row cells that must be blank, or remove only the selected range that are blank. I'm going to select all of my data and then delete. And what you'll notice is that it has taken out all the rows that had all blank cells. Once you have successfully installed Data Merge, you'll want to create your spreadsheet with all of your information and then a template document to import your information into. What you'll notice is that I have a spreadsheet of student offenses and then the punishment for that student. So I've created a sample document that I would send to parents. So the letter starts out to the parents of. These double brackets here indicate to Data Merge that this is where I would like for them to drop the student name from that column. And then your child has been written up for the following offense. And then I'd like for the offense to be placed there. And then finally for the punishment to be placed here. It's really important that you keep the capitalization the same as it is in your spreadsheet. So once that is ready to go, then you can click on your add-on and go to Data Merge. We're actually going to do a document merge, which what that means is it's going to actually create a document for me for each individual student. So I click on Document Merge. And then the first thing it's doing here is actually checking my tags, which are those double brackets that I set in my document, and it's making sure that what I have in my letter is the same as what I have in my spreadsheet. So the first thing, I select my template, which I've already selected as to the parents of and then student name. That's the document I'm going to use as a template. And then I have a destination folder. I'd like to select a destination where all these new documents are going to be imported. And then I want each document to be labeled as the student's name. I can also convert them to a PDF. I'm just going to keep them as a Google Doc. Once all of this is ready to go, I click Generate. And what you'll notice as this is generating is that it has created a new column called Document Merge Status, and it's going to let us know when each of these things have been created. Now that they're created, I get a summary report letting me know that 9 documents were created. No editors added just means that it wasn't shared with any, it's only shared with me. And then it'll actually show me where I can go get those files. So here's the folder where all those files have been dumped, and you'll see that each student has a document with their own name on it. And so if I pull up Cindy's document, for instance, you'll see that the data has been imported in there. To the parents of Cindy, originally that was student name. Your child has been written up for the following offense. She was not prepared for class, and she will be required to serve a lunch detention. And all of that information was given on this sheet here. All of my students already have their documents, and if I add new students, I can run that data merge again, and it will create those new documents as well.